Okay, I'm on my second dram of the evening. It is a Glenfiddich Fire and Cane. This was going to be sort of like a revisiting of this particular whiskey. To be honest, it's not my favorite. I'm getting a lot of barrel char and some of that rum finish, rum cask finish, and the two kind of clash to me rather than marrying together to become something cohesive and greater than the sum of its parts. So, Fire and Cane, yeah, I'll drink it, but it's not my favorite. However, I was requested, I suppose a week ago, by Chris Wren to talk about another Glenfiddich. And so this is my opportunity to get to that one. This Fire and Cane was what I was going to do to revisit, but, I can revisit it by saying, yeah, it's okay, but it's not my favorite. This one here promises to be, I think, more interesting. It's a 14-year-old Glenfiddich and aged exclusively in American oak, ex-bourbon, I believe. What I'm going to do is pour myself a dram of this. Then I'm going to tell you what it says on the box and on the bottle. Here's what the bottle looks like a Glenfiddich with the stag on there and a 14 there. And some things on here which I'm going to get into soon. Let's get this thing open and then let you know. Uh-oh, this is already not a good thing. When the little tab breaks as you're trying to pull it off, but I got it. I was able to salvage it. Get the top off here. Let's see what kind of a pop we can generate. Not bad. We're having good pops this week. There's our Glenfiddich 14. And this is not the other Glenfiddich. Was there another Glenfiddich 14 or was that a Glenlivet? I think there was a Solera cask. Glenfiddich something or other. Okay. So what does it say here while I let that thing open up a little bit? Bourbon Barrel Reserve. Bourbon Heritage Barrel. 14 years in bourbon barrels. Adds sweet notes of creamy toffee and ripe summer fruit. Says the same thing in French. On the other side it says, finished in new oak barrels, imparts extra notes of vanilla, caramel, and hints of French oak. Oh, fresh oak, not French oak. Ex-bourbon is not French oak at all. Okay, after 14 years maturing in casks that previously held bourbon, our malt master, Brian Kinsman, finishes our Scotch whiskey in deep, charred, new American oak barrels from Kentucky for a rich, sweet, and vibrant malt. Okay, new American oak. So it's finished in virgin oak. Skillfully crafted, enjoy responsibly. William Grant & Sons Limited. Imported for William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York, New York. Where did I buy this? I forget. I didn't really take notes on that. Or it's in my pile. See, Chris, what you did was you put me out of my usual routine where I have the bill of sale comes up when it's time to do the next one, but this is all mixed up. I do have some information here, though. This was $67.99. So $68.09 would be with the bottle deposit. So 68 plus 680 and 320, 340. So it's $10.20 more than that. So $78.29 out the door. $78.29 out the door. Canadian dollars, that is. Well, let's see. What does it say on here? While I let that open up some more. Fine print on here. Okay. Previously held. Okay. After 14 patient years, our whiskey was beautiful, deep, sweet flavors of... Okay. I'm going to tell you what I taste rather than what it says I should taste. Might as well have this Speyside open anyway. It's going to be another addition to my Speyside Infinity bottle. Now, what's in my mouth now is the Fire and Cane. So I get my palate cleansed. So this stuff is bottled at 43% alcohol by volume. And away we go. Will this be my favorite Glenfiddich? My favorite so far is the one called the Distiller's Edition, or Distillery Edition, and it was bottled at 51% alcohol by volume. This stuff was amazing. It had a lot of flavor. And so we can't get it anymore. Oh, okay. Caramel, vanilla, toffee. Beautiful so far. And this is a just Jason Whiskey Wise glass. It has the little monkey on it right there. And what kind of legs have we got? Oh, there we are. Oh, 43%, and they're running down. It's a race. They're running down fast. Okay. It's got that beautiful malty and vanilla and caramel and toffee. Oh, I think this might prove to be very good. This might be right up my street, so to speak. Let's have another sip of water before tasting this. Not very complex, but it smells delicious. Okay. It's only 43% alcohol by volume. And it's a little more expensive than your Glenfiddich 12. It's a bit thin. Smells great. It smells great with that Quercus alba. And really, finished in virgin oak. I would have expected a little bit more pencil shavings and wood planing, door planings, that kind of thing. But I'm imagining that the finish it wasn't finished for a very long time in the virgin oak. Now that I'm nosing it some more, my mouth is quite dry. I think I'm going to take another sip of water. And try that again. Yeah. A lot of toffee, caramel, some vanilla. It's a little bit malty. But yeah, it's not very complex. But it's delicious and smooth. Can I say the word smooth? Yeah. Mm. Very, very easy drinking. It's a little bit sweet at the end with a lot of caramel and toffee, vanilla. The finish it hangs on for a little while. It ends up dry. There is no harshness at all. There is no bitterness at all. There are no wood tannins at all. Oh, that was well brought up, wasn't it? I'm imagining it's colored and chill filtered. What I would have liked would be this thing to be bottled at like 48%. Give it some more flavor. I mean, it's delicious as it is, but it tastes sanitized. It tastes like it's missing something. It needs more oomph, I think. If you're a beginner starting to drink whiskey and just starting to get into the hobby, this will be nice for you. This will be a nice start. This will be a delicious start. But more, and it has a beautiful nose, beautiful toffee nose, beautiful caramel, vanilla, toffee. It's nice, very nice. But on the palate and finish, I think it's a bit on the thin side. Now, I would like something. If this could have some of the intense caramel and toffee of, say, a Glencadam 10. Oh man, even though Glencadam 10 is, $20 more than this, Glencadam 10 every day of the week over this. And this is a 14-year-old Glenfiddich. For the price, it's not bad, but for a few dollars less, I can get 48% alcohol by volume Glengarry 12 or Founder's Reserve, which I prefer over this anytime. This is okay. It's middle of the road. It's Glenfiddich. Glenfiddich is like a starter whiskey. For the beginning of a flight, yeah, I could use this. Definitely. It would work fine. I would have this, and then I'd move on to another Speyside, something like a Glenfarclas 15, and that would just bring out all that sherry goodness from the Glenfarclas 15, not being tainted by any sherry before it. That would be nice. It's good, but not great. It's a decent starter. It smells really nice. And if you like sherry, if you're a sherry fiend, this is going to be kind of plain. But, if I was to have tried this 5 or 6 years ago, I would have been raving over it because it has that. It's all ex-bourbon, and yeah, it has a little bit of that virgin oak, but I think they were scared of putting too much virgin oak in there. I think they were scared of having any flavors or aromas that really stand out and really grab you. It's nice, no question about it. It's just a tiny bit on the plain side. Lots of toffee, vanilla, caramel, yeah. Not very complex, but that's what you get. Yeah, it depends what you like. If you can't stand sherry, this is the way to go. And if you can't stand peat, this is the way to go. If sherry and peat are your enemies, this is the way to go. It has no peat and no sherry. Slanchava.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.